everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. And tonight, we've got the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Miami Heat. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst tandem of Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thanks. Anthony Davis was among the top candidates for last season's Defensive Player of the Year award. AD said he takes pride in his defense, adding, "Anytime guys feel they can score it on me, I take it personally." Kevin, it's going to take an awful lot to get your shots up over the brow. Back to you.
Sure does, DA. Thank you so much. And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their roster.
Compensating for the absence of a key player can be difficult, but they've got to hold strong.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, they've got Robinson, Trevor Ariza out there with Adebayo. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Nunn in at the 1 spot. And for Los Angeles, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Caldwell Pope. And it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. Two terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
And we're seeing it right before our eyes. Now here's Caldwell Pope, pass to LeBron. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. That's good from Caldwell Pope on the assist by Davis.
On offense, Davis keeps his head up and maintains awareness. That's how he spots a wide open man.
Butler against Drummond.
Credit to D for not giving up on that play. He's a tough cover down low.
Lobbed up there for Drummond. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Well, you just got to respect the leaping ability of Drummond, leaving the floor effortlessly, throwing it through the hoop.
Now, here's Nunn. Ariza passes to Butler.
Setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
And as he's aged in the league, Anthony Davis's offense has changed. Now much more of a face-up player.
Well, and that's where his game's been headed. His shot has improved, and he can step out to the 3, facing up and letting him use his burst. It lets him maximize what he can do.
That's 3 straight shots to fall here to start. Looking good.
There's the pass to Adebayo. Shot to stop the run.
Wow, an explosive athlete that can beat you inside and outside. Butler's a complete player.
Butler against LeBron. Schroeder outside. Pass to Drummond. Poked away. Stolen by Nunn. Dishes to Butler. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Davis kicks it over to Schroeder. Passes to LeBron. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
Biggest fear any opponent has. I mean, watching LeBron go to work inside, I mean, you know what the results are going to be.
Here's Nunn. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. James outside. And there's the feed to Davis. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Pocket 2. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Now, their first miss after a perfect 4-for-4 start. Still, I really like the game plan they've come out with.
Outside Robinson. There's the 3. The shot, no good. And the Lakers take it the other way. Here's Caldwell Pope, and there's another one for the Lakers.
Oh, well. This is the kind of start they were hoping for.
The Heat trail by 7. None with it. From 10 feet out, it's hauled in by LeBron. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Well, the scrawny strength, the skinny strength of Caldwell Pope catches defenders by surprise. So good at getting fouled and still finding a way to bury the shot.
And see, Webb, Kentavious Caldwell Pope changing his approach before last season. He knew he wouldn't need to take on as much of a scoring responsibility.
Yeah, and what a team player, GA. I mean, KCP rededicated himself to defense. He tries to do more with less touches now. And that's the mindset you need to have playing with stars going for a championship.
That free throw good from Caldwell Pope.
And Caldwell Pope is a guy you cannot leave open at any time. He's just a very good shooter from any spot on the floor.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
That's tipped. Now Gasol. Here's Kuzma. It's hauled in by Hero. An even 3-on-3 break. The 15-footer rebounded by the Lakers. Kuzma outside. When Kuzma first entered the league, the Lakers were a rebuilding team. Now, Greg, he's one of the more experienced pieces on this team.
And Kuzma's made the most of it, switching to a learning role. Tries to absorb as much as he can from the vets, and he does everything he can to pick their brain and improve on those little things in terms of championship caliber basketball.
2 shots.
And he makes the first. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
Here's Caruso after the made shot from Goran Dragic. Pass to Kuzma. For the three. Los Angeles with another miss. The Heat trail by 10. And Dragic has it in the corner. And a miss there on the triple. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Caruso, the pass to Horton Tucker. From deep three-point range, doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Heat going the other way now. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Dragic taking his time here. Lets it go from the wing. That shot misses. And so it's Los Angeles with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Well, Greg, we know he's already a solid scorer, but Kyle Kuzma spoke to us before the game about evolving his game.
Area of growth would definitely be on the defensive end and my playmaking ability. This year I'm just trying to be a consistent defender, find my teammates because I have so much attention offensively. So I think those are two areas.
Now, having played with superstars, Kuzma is learning what it takes to win.
He's getting only so many shots per game, so I applaud him for finding other ways to contribute to his team with an eye toward the greater goal.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchup defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
We've got Markieff Morris. He's out there with Kyle Kuzma, and Harrell's in at the center position. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Out to the right wing. Horton Tucker, the pass to Morris. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Offensive rebound.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
Hero, marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
And the Lakers with some changes. Davis is checked in for Montrezl Harrell. LeBron comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Alex Caruso. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Bam Adebayo is checked in for Achua. Riza comes in for Bielitsa. Butler, he's checked in for Tyler Hero. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Goran Dragic.
Improving as a distributor, passes like this from Davis show how versatile he is.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Nunn can't get it to fall.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And the foul called on Markieff Morris. That is his first foul of the game. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Miami. And it's Ariza with the ball for Miami. A 12-point game.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite level defender, guards multiple positions and turns away a number of shots.
Butler against LeBron, and he makes that one. Butler's got his second basket.
He's so focused. Butler does not let the defender get into his head. That's a sign of an elite scorer.
It's Schroeder with the drive, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Schroeder's got the lead up to 12 now for the Lakers. And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical. Gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor.
Ariza trying to break loose. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Lakers leading by 12. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. From outside, off the mark. Butler feeling out a bit. Great D that time from LeBron. Lakers have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter and finished off by Davis.
Well, when the ball goes to Davis to ensure they convert, he's such a reliable finisher.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside Butler. Up top, Adebayo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Andre Drummond picks one up.
A tremendous athlete. Adebayo also possesses great mobility for a big fella, using it to get the call on that play.
And the first one at the line is good.
And Bam Adebayo demonstrating a refined skill set that belies his nickname. Over 5 assists per game. He's a creator, not just a finisher.
Marc Gasol is checked in for Andre Drummond. Heat also with a sub. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Trevor Ariza. And he makes the first but misses the second. And the Heat have given Adebayo the leeway to rip and run, baby. Make things happen.
And Kevin, an unselfish player who loves to pass. Even back in high school, playing with lesser talent, he made sure to find the others.
Now Robinson, after the missed 3 from Kentavious Caldwell Pope. Here's Butler. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control. Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then, but I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
Dragic is checked in for Duncan Robinson. 1:35 left here in the second. Nunn kicks to Butler. The pass to Dragic. Lock at 6. From 12 feet out. And Davis sends it back.
You see how the Browns led the league in swats. Not only the wingspan, but the awareness.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
But you're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
Now here's Dragic. And here is Butler. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Davis. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Davis has got his 2nd basket of the night.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
On the wing, it's Iguodala. The 3. It's rebounded by Schroeder.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Iguodala outside. Pass to Butler. Over LeBron.
I love the defensive tenacity. James showing real hustle and energy on this end of the floor.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot. KCP, a great first half of play with the scoring. What did you see from them defensively that allowed you to be effective?
I just took what they gave me. I took what they gave me, and I just knocked them down.
Hey, KCP, thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. The Lakers came ready to play. Tenacious on both ends of the floor, they took command early with a 13-2 run. They had a double-digit lead at the end of the first quarter. Then in quarter number 2, it was all hands on deck, and what a show it was. Quality execution, good efficiency, some tremendous defensive play helped them take a decisive advantage, and they're running away with this one. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, they just about ran their offense to perfection. They pounded the ball inside, and the entry feeds were on time and on the money. It was a clinic to watch. The second half is going to be no contest if they keep getting shots 8 feet and in.
And Shaq, your thoughts on the Heat?
The shots are not dropping for them, and now they're in a big hole. They got to be talking about a way to get good shots. Their shot selection, pew-wee, not at all what it needs to be.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go over there.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. One guy who's been getting it done is Dennis Schroeder.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And that's somewhat of a surprise, but he's been really patient and unselfish.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. The Heat trail by 19. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the floor for Miami, Jimmy Butler is out there with Trevor Ariza. Then it's Robinson. Then it's Kendrick Nunn. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Around the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, or Kevin Durant and Kyrie?
Oof. Well,
wow.
I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. I'm going to agree with you. Now, here's LeBron. And he slams it down right on top of Bam Adebayo.
Come on, Hall of Fame athleticism and ability. James has no problem throwing it down in style.
And LeBron James still the face of the league as he goes into his mid-30s. The impact he's had on this sport is really immeasurable.
Come on, GA. I mean, he's one of the most recognizable athletes in the world. I mean, it's scary to think that LeBron can still turn it on and take over when he needs to. And you know what? Playoff LeBron is a very real thing.
Free throw good, LeBron. You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, GA, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
Now here's James. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. The Heat trail by 20. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Trying to get open is Davis, and the rejection by LeBron. They shoot again, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Davis.
Now, that's just a veteran move from Butler. Outstanding fake to get his defender in the air. Nice work.
The Heat shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And taken with the 30th pick back in 2011, Jimmy Butler went from 15th man in Chicago, riding the end of the bench, to franchise player in the course of 4 seasons.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Harrell, he's checked in for Davis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for James. And it's Alex Caruso in for Caldwell Pope. Both shots good from the stripe. And Greg, it seemed in Chicago and Minnesota maybe Jimmy Butler wore out his welcome. Philadelphia, they had him and they had to juggle multiple stars. But, man, Miami, the Heat handed him the keys, and he has taken off.
And, Kevin, he's shown himself worthy, lifting them to a top seed in the East and himself into the MVP conversation.
And Drummond is right there.
He attacks the glass with a ferocity that you have to see to believe. Rebounding, that's his forte.
Three-pointer, Butler drains the three-pointer. Butler's got 5 points in the quarter.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Passes it to Harrell. No good on that one. Now the Heat take it the other way. Here's Harrell. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul. The Lakers making a switch here. Horton Tucker's checked in. And Miami making a change here. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Ariza kicks to Bielitsa. Shot clock at 6. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, it's the attack mindset. I mean, that helped him prevail right there. Sometimes you just got to go with your gut.
And the Lakers making a change here. Morris is checked in.
One shot.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Caruso, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to be on Precious Achiuwa. This is his first free throw of the game. And that one misses. He's off on the second. The Heat trail by 14. Pass to Strus. Back to Bjelica. Ariza outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Lakers. They led the game at 1 point by 20. It's deflected.
Oh, tremendous reach on the block by Ariza, making a real effort on defense.
Strus passes to Achiuwa. Knocks it loose. Second chance shot, and he sinks the layup.
Straight up effort gets him those points. That's what it's all about on the offensive glass.
Here's Kuzma. Harrell the pass to Morris. And it's blocked. Goes up again, and it's good on the layup. Morris has got his first basket of the night.
Morris is a physical guy, solid at staying active on the boards and gobbling up these rebounds.
Timeout called, the Heat.
And he's been trying to do it all himself, and it's not working. Instead of forcing shots, you got to focus on moving the ball and keeping everybody involved.
Iguodala is checked in for the Heat. Dragic comes in for Trevor Ariza. Kuzma against Dragic. Now the pass to Hero.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. Well, you know, teams look for plus sixes, players whose wingspans exceed their height by a half foot. Montrezl Harrell is a 6'7" player with a 7'4" wingspan. If you're struggling with the math, ladies and gentlemen, that's a plus 9.
Miami with the ball, following the three by the Lakers. Outside Dragic. 1:21 left here in the third quarter. And he drops it in from the low post. And between his length and his athleticism, Montrezl Harrell well suited for that role of small ball center, Greg, in today's NBA.
Yeah, I mean, he's fearless. Even giving up a few pounds, a few inches, he'll go right at you and making steady improvements as a rebounder year over year.
Los Angeles calls timeout. So both teams making some changes here. .109 left in the third quarter. LeBron passes to Davis. Kicks it out to James. 6 to shoot. Offensive rebound. Here's Davis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. They get Andre Iguodala.
Well, Davis gets to the line a whole lot. And people don't talk about it, but he's an excellent foul shooter, about 80% most seasons.
Lakers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And the first one drops.
Yeah, the coaching staff values the effect Davis has on the team. I mean, he's a strong enough player that the rest of the guys can really rally around him.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, Drummond comes in for Marc Gasol. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Alex Caruso. Butler, he's checked in for Miami. And both free throws good for Davis. The Heat trail by 17. Outside Butler. Dragic against Schroeder. No good from Dragic.
Until he starts knocking down some shots, I don't think the deficit's going to get any smaller.
LeBron outside. 24 seconds left in the third. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
The Lakers have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
You love how effortless James makes this game look. Everything comes easy to him.
And here's Dragic. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Pass to Butler. And no good that time. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. Their defense has been active and effective. Back to the action after this word. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Yeah, no need for hero ball there. I mean, you just need to make the right basketball play. Outstanding dish that time.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Caldwell Pope out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. That's the Laker 5. Now running up the court, Robinson pushing it up. Passes it to Nunn. The 19-foot shot. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
He makes a lot more of those than he misses. Not sure what threw him off right there.
Lobbed up there for Drummond. Hammers the alley-oop through.
I mean, the passing genius of LeBron coming to the surface. I mean, I looked at only a few players in the league can make.
None against Caldwell Pope. And it's Butler with the jam.
And the connection Butler has with his teammates, he knows when they're going to throw it his way.
Lakers leading by 20. Pass to Davis. Caldwell Pope kicks to James. Davis down low. He's covered by Iguodala. 4 on the clock. With the putback. And Drummond is right there.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
None against Caldwell Pope. Outside Butler. And good that time.
He's getting hotter the deeper we get into this game. I mean, he didn't give them much of anything in the first half.
Schroeder dishes to James. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. And the dunk by LeBron.
If you're the defense, what can you do? James is too strong, too focused on these finishes.
Timeout called the Heat.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Poor rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
Making a change here. Ariza's checked in. Here's Nunn. Good ball movement here by the Heat. The pass to Adebayo. Six on the shot clock. Banked in off the glass.
You see the offense coming around for Adebayo. Entered the league with raw skills, but he's had the benefit of great coaching.
Now here's LeBron. Pass to Davis. Over Ariza. Now here is Davis. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And that's miscue number 2 for them tonight. On the whole, they've been doing a great job of taking care of the basketball.
Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for the Lakers. The Heat trail by 20. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Passes it to Ariza. Butler against LeBron. Back to Ariza. Outside Butler. Over LeBron. Butler, no good. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Lakers. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
The Heat have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Pass to Butler. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Harrell's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside, Davis. 1:58 left to play in the final quarter. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Inside, it's stolen by Davis. Schroeder looking over the floor. It's hauled in by the Heat. .131 left in the fourth quarter. That one drops for him. 15 points for Butler.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Los Angeles.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this is a great team effort by everyone.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Davis.
Well, the best work he did came on the boards. Nobody could match his intensity. His rebounding played a big role in this win.
Now here's LeBron. Caldwell Pope outside. A putback. Harrell on the foul.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
That's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
Caldwell Pope against Robinson. Got a piece of it. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. James, the bounce pass. Caldwell Pope passes to Harrell. Over Adebayo. And there's Harrell. That's good on the assist by Caldwell Pope.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
Here's Butler, and the rejection by Harrell. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, you have accomplished so much in this league. How have you sustained it for this long?
You know, it's only a select few. It's not many who make it to this point, and I would never take the game for granted. That's why I try to give everything I can till I can't give no more. And I've been around some great players, great coaches, great organizations, and for me to have this opportunity right here means a lot, and I'm very humbled.
Well, we appreciate all the work you've put in, man. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.